This video covers the 100 common questions and answers from the CiTB book, Health, Safety and Environment Test for Operatives and Specialists. The video is split into 5 key sections with 20 Q&A from each section, including general responsibilities, accidents reporting and recording, emergency procedures and first aid, health and welfare, respiratory risks. For your information, the actual CSCS test is 45 minutes long. You will need to answer at least 45 out of 50 questions correctly to be successful in the test. Wishing you all the best. Thank you, and let's get started. Question 1. During a site induction, which of the following 2 topics should be covered? A. The site rules. B. Where the cheapest car park is. C. Holiday dates. D. The site emergency procedures. E. Information on local amenities. The correct answers are A. The site rules. D. The site emergency procedures. Question 2. A near miss is an incident where A. You were just too late to see what happened. B. Someone could have been injured. C. Someone was injured and nearly had to go to hospital. D. Someone was injured and nearly had to take time off work. The correct answer is B. Someone could have been injured. Question 3. You can help prevent accidents by A. Reporting unsafe working conditions. B. Becoming a first aider. C. Knowing where the first aid kit is kept. D. Knowing how to get help quickly. The correct answer is A. Reporting unsafe working conditions. Question 4. What is the main reason for attending a site induction? A. You will get to know other new starters. B. Risk assessments will be handed out. C. Site health and safety rules and site hazards will be explained. D. Permits to work will be handed out. The correct answer is C. Site health and safety rules and site hazards will be explained. Question 5. The whole site has been issued with a prohibition notice. What does this mean to you? A. You can carry on working because it was nothing to do with you. B. You are not allowed to use any power tools. C. You can finish what you are doing and then go home. D. You must stop work because the site is unsafe. The correct answer is D. You must stop work because the site is unsafe. Question 6. After watching you work, a health and safety executive, HSE, inspector issues an improvement notice. What does this mean? A. You are not working fast enough. B. You need to improve the standard of your work. C. You are not working in a safe way. D. All of these answers. The correct answer is C. You are not working in a safe way. Question 7. The law, Health and Safety at Work Act, places legal duties on A. Employers only. B. Operatives only. C. All people at work. D. Self-employed people only. The correct answer is C. All people at work. Question 8. As a worker you do not have a legal duty to A. Use all equipment safely and as instructed. B. Write your own risk assessments. C. Speak to your supervisor if you are worried about safety on site. D. Report any equipment that is damaged or defective. The correct answer is B. Write your own risk assessments. Question 9. Why is the Health and Safety at Work Act important to you? Give 2 answers. A. It tells you which parts of the site are dangerous. B. It must be learned before starting work. C. It puts legal duties on your employer to provide a safe place to work. D. It tells you how to do your job. E. It puts legal duties on you as a worker. The correct answers are C. It puts legal duties on your employer to provide a safe place to work. E. It puts legal duties on you as a worker. Question 10. Who is responsible for managing health and safety on construction sites? A. The company safety officer. B. The health and safety executive, HSE. C. The client. D. The site manager. The correct answer is D. The site manager. Question 11. A risk assessment identifies A. How to report accidents. B. The site working hours. C. the hazards and safe way of doing the job. D. Where the first aid box is kept. The correct answer is C. The hazards and safe way of doing the job. Question 12. You will often hear the word hazard mentioned. What does it mean? A. Anything at work that could harm you. B. The site accident rate. C. A type of barrier or machine guard. D. All of these answers. The correct answer is A. Anything at work that could harm you. Question 13. You are about to start a job. How will you know if it needs a permit to work? A. Other workers will tell you. B. The Health and Safety Executive, HSE, will tell you. C. You will not be allowed to start until the permit to work has been issued. D. You don't need to know, as permits to work only affect managers. The correct answer is C. You will not be allowed to start until the permit to work has been issued. Question 14. Which three of the following should be included in a method statement? A. The materials, tools and equipment needed. B. The people involved and the level of competency and training required. C. The directions to the site. D. The order and correct way the work should be done. E. The risks you can take. The correct answers are A. Other workers will tell you. B. The Health and Safety Executive, HSE, will tell you. D. The order and correct way the work should be done. Question 15. You find that you cannot do a job as the method statement says you should. What do you do? A. Make up your own way of doing the job. B. Do not start work until you have talked with your supervisor. C. Ask your workmates how they think you should do the job. D. Contact the Health and Safety Executive, HSE. The correct answer is B. Do not start work until you have talked with your supervisor. Question 16. A permit to work allows A. The emergency services to come onto the site after an accident. B. Certain jobs to be carried out safely under controlled conditions. C. Health and Safety Executive, HSE, inspectors to visit the site. D. Untrained people to work without supervision. The correct answer is B. Certain jobs to be carried out safely under controlled conditions. Question 17. How would you expect to find out about site health and safety rules when you first arrive on site? A. During site induction. B. In a letter sent to your home. C. By reading your employer's health and safety policy. D. By asking others on the site. The correct answer is A. During site induction. Question 18. It is your employer's legal responsibility to discuss matters of health and safety with you because A. It will mean that you will never have to attend any other health and safety training. B. Having done so, your employer will not have any legal responsibility for your health and safety. C. They must inform you of things that will protect your health and safety. D. You do not have any responsibilities for health and safety. The correct answer is C. They must inform you of things that will protect your health and safety. Question 19. What is a toolbox talk? A. A short training session on a particular safety topic. B. A talk that tells you where to buy tools. C. Your first training session when you arrive on site. D. A sales talk given by a tool supplier. The correct answer is A. A short training session on a particular safety topic. Question 20. Who should attend a site induction? A. Cleaners. B. Architects. C. Construction-related workers. D. Everyone going on to the site. The correct answer is D. Everyone going on to the site. 1. You have suffered an injury caused by an accident at work and as a result you are absent for more than 7 days. Which two of the following actions must be taken? A. The accident must be recorded in the site accident book. B. The emergency services are called to assess the circumstances of the accident. C. The local hospital and the benefits office must be informed. D. Your employer should inform the Health and Safety Executive, HSE. E. You must pay for any first aid equipment used to treat your injury. The correct answers are A and D. A. The accident must be recorded in the site accident book. D. Your employer should inform the Health and Safety Executive, HSE. Question 2. If your doctor says that you have Weil's disease, leptospirosis, contracted when on site, why do you need to tell your employer? A. Your employer has to warn your colleagues not to go anywhere near you. B. Your employer will have to report it to the Health and Safety Executive, HSE. C. Your work colleagues might catch it from you. D. The site on which you contracted it will have to be closed down. The correct answer is B. Your employer will have to report it to the Health and Safety Executive, HSE. Question 3. Which two of the following will help you find out about the site emergency procedures and emergency telephone numbers? A. Guidance from the Health and Safety Executive, HSE. B. Reading the site notice boards. C. Guidance from your local job center plus. D. Attending the site induction. E. Looking in the telephone directory. The correct answers are B. Reading the site notice boards. D. Attending the site induction. Question 4. What is the main objective of carrying out an accident investigation? A. To find out who is at fault. B. To find out the causes in order to prevent it happening again. C. To find out the cost of any damage that occurred. D. To record what injuries were sustained. The correct answer is B. To find out the causes in order to prevent it happening again. Question 5. You are involved in an incident on site that was dangerous but no one was injured. Who must you report this dangerous occurrence to? A. Your site supervisor or the site manager. B. The client for the project. C. The rest of the workforce. D. The first aider. The correct answer is A. Your site supervisor or the site manager. Question 6. Accidents causing any injury should always be recorded in the A. Main contractor's diary. B. Accident report book. C. Site engineer's day book. D. Subcontractor's diary. The correct answer is B. Accident report book. Question 7. Which two of the following items are not recorded in an accident book? A. Your national insurance number. B. Your telephone number. C. The date and time of the accident. D. The injuries sustained. E. Your home address. The correct answers are A. Your national insurance number. B. Your telephone number. Question 8. If someone is injured at work, who should record it in the accident book? A. The site manager and no one else. B. The injured person or someone acting for them. C. The first aider and no one else. D. Someone from the Health and Safety Executive, HSE. The correct answer is B. The injured person or someone acting for them. Question 9. You have witnessed a serious accident on your site and are to be interviewed by a Health and Safety Executive, HSE, inspector. Should you A. Ask your supervisor what you should say to the inspector? B. Not tell the inspector anything. C. Cooperate and tell the inspector exactly what you saw. D. Tell the inspector what your workmates have told you. The correct answer is C. Cooperate and tell the inspector exactly what you saw. Question 10. A scaffold has collapsed and you saw it happen. When you are asked about the accident, you should say A. Nothing. You are not a scaffold expert. B. As little as possible because you don't want to get people into trouble. C. Exactly what you saw. D. Who you think is to blame and how they should be punished. The correct answer is C. Exactly what you saw. Question 11. In an emergency, an assembly point is the A. Site manager's office. B. Place of the incident or accident. C. Welfare facilities. D. Specified place to gather after an evacuation. The correct answer is D. Specified place to gather after an evacuation. Question 12. In an emergency you should A. Leave site. B. Phone home. C. Follow the site emergency procedure. D. Phone the Health and Safety Executive, HSE. The correct answer is C. Follow the site emergency procedure. Question 13. When must you record an accident in the accident book? A. If you are injured in any way. B. Only if you have to be off work. C. Only if you have suffered a broken bone. D. Only if you have to go to hospital. The correct answer is A. If you are injured in any way. Question 14. If someone is injured at work, who should record it in the accident book? A. The site manager and no one else. B. The injured person or someone acting for them. C. The first aider and no one else. D. Someone from the Health and Safety Executive, HSE. The correct answer is B. The injured person or someone acting for them. Question 15. An entry must be made in the accident book when A. An accident causes personal injury to any worker. B. The person has been off sick for 3 days. C. The severity of the accident may result in a compensation claim. D. Management thinks it appropriate. The correct answer is A. An accident causes personal injury to any worker. Question 16. Why is it important to report all accidents? A. It might stop them happening again. B. Some types of accident have to be reported to the Health and Safety Executive, HSE. C. Details have to be entered in the accident book. D. All of these answers. The correct answer is D. All of these answers. Question 17. If you have a minor accident, who should report it? A. Anyone who saw the accident happen. B. A subcontractor. C. You. D. The Health and Safety Executive, HSE. The correct answer is C. You. Question 18. While working on site you get a small cut on one of your fingers. What should you do? A. Report it at the end of the day or the end of the shift. B. Wash it, and if it is not a problem carrying on working. C. Clean it up and tell your supervisor about it later. D. Report it and get first aid if necessary. The correct answer is D. Report it and get first aid if necessary. Question 19. Why should you report an accident? A. It helps the site find out who caused it. B. It is a legal requirement. C. So that the site manager can see who is to blame. D. So that your company will be held responsible. The correct answer is B. It is a legal requirement. Question 20. You have witnessed a serious accident on your site. Should you A. Say nothing to anyone in case you get someone into trouble. B. Ask your workmates what they think you should do. C. Telephone the local hospital. D. Tell your supervisor that you saw what happened. The correct answer is D. Tell your supervisor that you saw what happened. Question 1. If someone gets some grit in their eye, the best thing you can do is A. Hold the eye open and wipe it with clean tissue paper. B. Ask them to rub the eye until it starts to water. C. Tell them to blink a couple of times. D. Hold the eye open and flush it with sterilized water or eye wash. The correct answer is D. Hold the eye open and flush it with sterilized water or eye wash. Question 2. Someone gets a large splinter in their hand. It is deep under the skin and it hurts. What should you do? A. Use something sharp to dig it out. B. Make sure they get first aid. C. Tell them to ignore it and let the splinter come out on its own. D. Try to squeeze out the splinter with your thumbs. The correct answer is B. Make sure they get first aid. Question 3. Someone collapses with stomach pain and there is no first aider on site. What should you do first? A. Get them to sit down. B. Get someone to call the emergency services. C. Get them to lie down in the recovery position. D. Give them some painkillers. The correct answer is B. Get someone to call the emergency services. Question 4. How should you be informed about what to do in an emergency? Give 2 answers. A. From the site induction. B. Look in the health and safety file. C. Ask the Health and Safety Executive, HSE. D. Ask the local hospital. E. From the site notice boards. The correct answers are A and E. A. From the site induction. E. From the site notice boards. Question 5. A first aid box should not contain A. Bandages. B. Plasters. C. Safety pins. D. Over-the-counter medicines such as aspirin or painkillers. The correct answer is D. Over-the-counter medicines such as aspirin or painkillers. Question 6. You will find out about emergency assembly points from A. A risk assessment. B. A method statement. C. The site induction. D. The permit to work. The correct answer is C. The site induction. Question 7. The first aid box on site is always empty. What should you do? A. Bring your own first aid supplies into work. B. Find out who is taking all the first aid supplies. C. Find out who looks after the first aid box and let them know. D. Ignore the problem. It is always the same. The correct answer is C. Find out who looks after the first aid box and let them know. Question 8. Does your employer have to provide a first aid box? A. Yes. Every site must have one. B. Only if more than 50 people work on site. C. Only if more than 25 people work on site. D. No. There is no legal duty to provide one. The correct answer is A. Yes. Every site must have one. Question 9. When would you expect eyewash bottles to be provided? A. Only on demolition sites where asbestos has to be removed. B. Only on sites where refurbishment is being carried out. C. On all sites where people could get something in their eyes. D. On all sites where showers are needed. The correct answer is C. On all sites where people could get something in their eyes. Question 10. If you want to be a first aider, you should A. Watch a first aider treating people, then try it yourself. B. Ask if you can do a first aider's course. C. Buy a book on first aid and start treating people. D. Speak to your doctor about it. The correct answer is B. Ask if you can do a first aider's course. Question 11. What is the first thing you should do if you find an injured person? A. Tell your supervisor. B. Check that you are not in any danger before you check the injured person. C. Move the injured person to a safe place. D. Ask the injured person what happened. The correct answer is B. Check that you are not in any danger before you check the injured person. Question 12. If someone falls and is knocked unconscious, you should first A. Turn them over so they are lying on their back. B. Send for medical help. C. Slap their face to wake them up. D. Give mouth-to-mouth resuscitation. The correct answer is B. Send for medical help. Question 13. Someone has fallen from height and has no feeling in their legs. You should A. Roll them onto their back and keep their legs straight. B. Roll them onto their side and bend their legs. C. Ensure they stay still and don't move them until medical help arrives. D. Raise their legs to see if any feeling comes back. The correct answer is C. Ensure they stay still and don't move them until medical help arrives. Question 14. Someone working in a deep manhole has collapsed. What is the first thing you should do? A. Get someone to lower you into the manhole on a rope. B. Climb into the manhole and give mouth-to-mouth resuscitation. C. Go and tell your supervisor. D. Shout and raise the alarm as a trained rescue team will be needed. The correct answer is D. Shout and raise the alarm as a trained rescue team will be needed. Question 15. If there is an emergency while you are on site, you should first A. Leave the site and go home. B. Phone home. C. Follow the site emergency procedure. D. Phone the Health and Safety Executive, HSE. The correct answer is C. Follow the site emergency procedure. Question 16. If someone is in contact with a live cable, the best thing you can do is A. Phone the electricity company. B. Dial 999 and ask for an ambulance. C. Switch off the power and call for help. D. Pull them away from the cable. The correct answer is C. Switch off the power and call for help. Question 17. If you cut your finger and it won't stop bleeding, you should A. Wrap something around it and carry on working. B. Tell your workmates. C. Wash it clean then carry on working. D. Find a first aider or get other medical help. The correct answer is D. Find a first aider or get other medical help. Question 18. What is the one thing a first aider cannot do for you? A. Give mouth-to-mouth resuscitation. B. Stop any bleeding. C. Give you medicines without authorization. D. Treat you if you are unconscious. The correct answer is C. Give you medicines without authorization. Question 19. If you think someone has a broken leg, you should A. Lie them on their side in the recovery position. B. Use your belt to strap their legs together. C. Send for the first aider or get other help. D. Lie them on their back. The correct answer is C. Send for the first aider or get other help. Question 20. If someone burns their hand, the best thing you can do is A. Put the hand into cold water or under a cold running tap. B. Tell them to carry on working to exercise the hand. C. Rub barrier cream or Vaseline into the burn. D. Wrap your handkerchief around the burn. The correct answer is A. Put the hand into cold water or under a cold running tap. 1. If you get a hazardous substance on your hands, it can pass from your hands to your mouth when you eat. Give 2 ways to stop this. A. Wear protective gloves while you are working. B. Wash your hands before eating. C. Put barrier cream on your hands before eating. D. Wear protective gloves then turn them inside out before eating. E. Wash your work gloves then put them on again before eating. The correct answers are A. Wear protective gloves while you are working. B. Wash your hands before eating. Question 2. You can catch an infection called tetanus from contaminated land or water. How does it get into your body? A. Through your nose when you breathe. B. Through an open cut in your skin. C. Through your mouth when you eat or drink. D. It doesn't, it only infects animals and not people. The correct answer is B. Through an open cut in your skin. Question 3. What is the legal minimum that should be provided on site for washing your hands? A. Nothing. There is no need to provide washing facilities. B. A bowl, kettle and towel. C. A cold water standpipe and paper towels. D. Hot and cold water, or warm water, soap and a way to dry your hands. The correct answer is D. Hot and cold water, or warm water, soap and a way to dry your hands. Question 4. Look at these statements about illegal drugs in the workplace. Which one is true in relation to site work? A. Users of illegal drugs are a danger to everyone on site. B. People who take illegal drugs work better and faster. C. People who take illegal drugs take fewer days off work. D. Taking illegal drugs is a personal choice, so other people shouldn't worry about it. The correct answer is A. Users of illegal drugs are a danger to everyone on site. Question 5. It is your first day on site. You find that there is nowhere to wash your hands. What should you do? A. Wait until you get home, then wash them. B. Go to a local cafe or pub and use the wash basin in their toilet. C. Speak to your supervisor about the problem. D. Bring your own bottle of water the next day. The correct answer is C. Speak to your supervisor about the problem. Question 6. Your doctor has given you some medication. Which of these questions is the most important? A. Will it make me drowsy or unsafe to work? B. Will I work more slowly? C. Will my supervisor find out? D. Will I oversleep and be late for work? The correct answer is A. Will it make me drowsy or unsafe to work? Question 7. You should not use white spirit or other solvents to clean your hands because they A. Strip the protective oils from the skin. B. Remove the top layer of skin. C. Block the pores of the skin. D. Carry harmful bacteria that attack the skin. The correct answer is A. Strip the protective oils from the skin. Question 8. Direct sunlight on bare skin can cause A. Dermatitis. B. Rickets. C. Acne. D. Skin cancer. The correct answer is D. Skin cancer. Question 9. You should not just rely on barrier cream to protect your skin from harmful substances because A. It costs too much to use every day. B. Many harmful substances go straight through it. C. It is difficult to wash off. D. It can irritate your skin. The correct answer is B. Many harmful substances go straight through it. Question 10. Exposure to engine oil and other mineral oils can cause A. Skin problems. B. Heart disease. C. Breathing problems. D. Vibration white finger. The correct answer is A. Skin problems. Question 11. You can get occupational dermatitis from A. Hand-arm vibration. B. Another person with dermatitis. C. Some types of strong chemical. D. Sunlight. The correct answer is C. Some types of strong chemical. Question 12. Which of the following species of animal is the most likely carrier of Weil's disease, leptospirosis, on construction sites? A. Rabbits. B. Rats. C. Squirrels. D. Mice. The correct answer is B. Rats. Question 13. To help keep rats away, everyone on site should A. Buy rat traps and put them around the site. B. Ask the local authority to put down rat poison. C. Throw food scraps over the fence or hoarding. D. Only put food and drink rubbish in bins provided. The correct answer is D. Only put food and drink rubbish in bins provided. Question 14. You are more likely to catch Weil's disease, leptospirosis, if you A. Work near wet ground, waterways or sewers. B. Work near air conditioning units. C. Fix showers or baths. D. Drink water from a standpipe. The correct answer is A. Work near wet ground, waterways or sewers. Question 15. The early signs of Weil's disease, leptospirosis, can be easily confused with A. Dermatitis. B. Diabetes. C. Hay fever. D. Influenza. The correct answer is D. Influenza. Question 16. What sort of rest area should your employer provide on site? A. A covered area. B. A covered area and some chairs. C. A covered area, tables and chairs, and something to heat water and food. D. Nothing. Employers don't have to provide rest areas. The correct answer is C. A covered area, tables and chairs, and something to heat water and food. Question 17. The toilets on your site are always dirty or do not flush. What should you do? A. Try not to use the toilets while you are at work. B. Tell the person in charge of the site about the problem. C. Try to fix the fault yourself. D. See if you can use the toilets in a nearby cafe or pub. The correct answer is B. Tell the person in charge of the site about the problem. Question 18. You should only clean very dirty hands with A. Soap and water. B. Thinners. C. White spirit. D. Paraffin. The correct answer is A. Soap and water. Question 19. If you use skin barrier cream, you should apply it A. Before you start work. B. When you finish work. C. As part of first aid treatment. D. When you can't find your gloves. The correct answer is A. Before you start work. Question 20. Someone goes to the pub at lunchtime and has a couple of pints of beer. What should they do next? A. Drink plenty of strong coffee, then go back to work. B. Stay away from the site for the rest of the day. C. Stay away for an hour and then go back to work. D. Eat something, wait 30 minutes and then go back to work. The correct answer is B. Stay away from the site for the rest of the day. Question 1. You need to use a power tool to cut or grind materials. Give 2 ways to control the dust from getting into the air. A. Work slowly and carefully. B. Fit a dust extractor or collector to the machine. C. Wet cutting. D. Keep the area clean and tidy. E. Wear a dust mask or respirator. The correct answers are B. Fit a dust extractor or collector to the machine. C. Wet cutting. Question 2. Exposure to which of the following may not result in lung disease? A. Asbestos. B. Bird droppings. C. Strong smells. D. Silica dust. The correct answer is C. Strong smells. Question 3. There are many kinds of dust and fumes at work. Breathing them in over time can cause you to develop A. Occupational lung disease. B. Occupational dermatitis. C. Skin cancer. D. Sore throat. The correct answer is A. Occupational lung disease. Question 4. You need special respiratory protective equipment, RPE, to handle a chemical. None has been provided. What should you do? A. Get on with the job, but try to work quickly. B. Do not start work until you have been given the correct RPE and training. C. Start the work but take a break now and again. D. Sniff the substance to see if it makes you feel ill. The correct answer is B. Do not start work until you have been given the correct RPE and training. Question 5. Which of the following do you need to do to ensure that your mask works? A. Check it's the correct type needed. B. Pass a face fit test wearing the mask. C. Check you are wearing it correctly. D. All of these answers. The correct answer is D. All of these answers. Question 6. The high levels of solvents in some paints and resins can cause A. Headaches, dizziness and sickness. B. Lung problems. C. Effects on other parts of your body. D. All of these answers. The correct answer is D. All of these answers. Question 7. Which of these activities does not create silica dust, which is harmful if breathed in? A. Sawing timber and plywood. B. Cutting curbs, stone, paving slabs, bricks and blocks. C. Breaking up concrete floors and screeds. D. Chasing out walls and mortar joints or sweeping up rubble. The correct answer is A. Sawing timber and plywood. Question 8. When drilling, cutting, sanding or grinding, what is the best way to protect your long-term health from harmful dust? A. Use dust extraction or wet cut and wear light eye protection. B. Wear a FFP3 rated dust mask and impact goggles. C. Wear any disposable dust mask, hearing protection and impact goggles. D. Use dust extraction or wet cut. Wear a FFP3 rated dust mask, hearing protection and impact goggles. The correct answer is D. Use dust extraction or wet cut. Wear a FFP3 rated dust mask, hearing protection and impact goggles. Question 9. If using on-tool extraction to control dust from a power tool, it is important to check that A. The extraction unit is the correct type. B. The extraction filters are clear and the unit is extracting dust. C. You are using the power tool correctly. D. All of these answers. The correct answer is D. All of these answers. Question 10. When drilling, cutting, sanding or grinding, you can breathe in high levels of harmful dust. These levels are likely to be highest when working A. Outside on a still day. B. Outside on a windy day. C. In a small room. D. In a large indoor space. The correct answer is C. In a small room. Question 11. You have finished your work and need to sweep up the dust created. What should you do? A. Dampen down the area. B. Make sure there is plenty of ventilation. C. Put your protective mask back on. D. All of the above. The correct answer is D. All of the above. Question 12. You are using water as part of dust control and run out. Should you A. Carry on as you have nearly finished. B. Stop and refill with water. C. Ask everyone to clear the area and then carry on. D. Carry on but get someone to sweep up afterwards. The correct answer is B. Stop and refill with water. Question 13. When using power tools, it is important to A. Stop dust getting into the air. B. Stand downwind of any dust. C. Do the work quickly to limit dust exposure. D. Only undertake the work during damp or wet weather. The correct answer is A. Stop dust getting into the air. Question 14. You have been asked to do some work that will create dust. What should you do? A. You should not do the work. Dust is highly dangerous. B. Use equipment that will eliminate or reduce the amount of dust whilst wearing correct personal protective equipment, PPE. C. Start work. No controls are needed as it's only dust. D. Work for short periods at a time. The correct answer is B. Use equipment that will eliminate or reduce the amount of dust whilst wearing correct personal protective equipment, PPE. Question 15. When using water to keep dust down when cutting, you must ensure A. There is as much water as possible. B. The water flow is correctly adjusted. C. Somebody stands next to you and pours water from a bottle. D. Water is poured onto the surface to soak it before you start cutting. The correct answer is B. The water flow is correctly adjusted. Question 16. If you use a power tool to cut or grind materials, why must the dust be collected and not get into the air? A. To save time and avoid having to clear up the mess. B. Most dust can be harmful if breathed in. C. The tool will go faster if the dust is collected. D. You do not need a machine guard if the dust is collected. The correct answer is B. Most dust can be harmful if breathed in. Question 17. Occupational asthma can stop you working again with certain substances. It is caused by A. Exposure to loud noise. B. Exposure to rat urine. C. Skin contact with any hazardous substance. D. Breathing in hazardous dust, fumes or vapors. The correct answer is D. Breathing in hazardous dust, fumes or vapors. Question 18. Pigeon droppings and nests, which can be hazardous to your health, are found in an area where you are required to work. You should A. Carry on with your work carefully. B. Stop work and seek advice. C. Try to catch the pigeons. D. Let them fly away before carrying on with your work. The correct answer is B. Stop work and seek advice. Question 19. What is the biggest cause of long-term health issues in the construction industry? A. Loud noise. B. Being struck by a vehicle. C. Slipping and tripping. D. Breathing in hazardous substances. The correct answer is D. Breathing in hazardous substances. Question 20. How long can you use the same disposable mask for? A. 5 working days. B. Until it looks too dirty to wear. C. 1 day or 1 shift. D. 28 days. The correct answer is C. 1 day or 1 shift. Congratulations! You have completed the 100 Most Common questionnaire. Please continue with the next video in this series. Link is provided in the top right corner of this video.